What is good, family? What is good with everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let me go ahead and see those A's in the chat immediately. If you can hear your voice, actually, my voice, their voice, whose voice? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, man. What is up, family? Good to see you here. Hound, what is up, dude? What is up? I'm going to go ahead and bring up the screen in just a quick second, team. Just trying to get rid of a couple of random tickers that I have up, right? There we go. And here we go. All right. Is that looking straight to you? Is that looking good to you? Is full moon? No way. Options is saying there's a full moon tomorrow. Oh my goodness, man. The freaks come out at night. Yeah. The freaks come out at night. Damn, now I'm going to get copyrighted for that, right? But very good to see you guys. Very good to see the team here. What's up, man? What's up, everybody? Let me go ahead and turn on some little thing here for the YouTube chat. All right. Another thing I'm noticing here is that I could turn up some other thing. Yeah, Sebastian, dude, Tesla, bro. So we were talking. We spoke. What was it? It was the session that we had, the trading session we had at earnings for Tesla today. This was right after market close. By the way, I mean, the Arca Bulls team and I just massive gains. So I really appreciate the new subscribers and everybody that's coming in. Right, so. During this Tesla call, we actually made the initial, right? We made the initial run, but for the conference call, there was another condition. So we spoke of that condition and we said that if we broke this area here, right, starting to break this area of $200.85, you can see here that we were kind of dead cat bouncing there, right? That this would be the zone for us to start getting short. You know, but we as far as me and the analysts, we had already out traded ourselves. You know, we were already good, way up on the day too. So we ended up just kind of cutting out. So I wonder here if anybody got to trade that, right? So if you did trade it, let me know, man. And yeah, but congratulations to all of you who decided to play the post earnings for Netflix this morning, as it was literally one of the largest trades we've ever executed with absolute good results, right? So you don't even want to hear my results. For those of you who know my results, you know my results, man. Embarrassing times here, right? But oh, dude, Devin, thank you so much, my bro. That really means a lot. How can I say? Hound saying, what's up, foo? How can I ever say no to you, man? So Options is kind enough to share with us that Meta earnings are next week and AMD earnings as well. Nvidia is way overbought, I agree, but I will say we go higher, dude. Incredible with Nvidia, man. So let's I want to take care of at least what my buddy here is asking, right? Devin, thank you so much for that dono, my dude. I can't tell you how much that means to me, dude. So let me pull that up and see what we can do about your ticker there. What ticker was it? That was CISS. The chat is so small on that side. Let me go ahead and just kind of adjust it here, kind of from my end, right? Because I'm noticing here that I'm having trouble reading these really small fonts on the. Yeah, I'm gonna just close out YouTube. There we go. Okay, just a sec, team. I'm just arranging the screens in the. If you're familiar with my setup, you know you'll remember that I have two curved displays right on top of each other. So the top one is what I'm adjusting right now because I'm having trouble seeing the chat. And okay, so now this is a lot better. Good. Now I have the Discord chat and the YouTube chat right next to me. We're gonna go ahead and get the analysis started real quick, right? But I want to make sure that we can pull up this CISS for Devin and really see what's up with it, man. This is it right here, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this on the daily time frame. And whoa, is this did this recently IPO or what? No, it's a gap down. Wow, did they reverse split? What happened? Oh, it was the earnings. This had earnings just after hours today, or what? Is that what this was? And that's another really popular one. A lot of people are talking about, right? People are talking about that ticker RUM. Northwest, I got you, buddy. But what's up with this was earnings at the end of the day, right? And yeah, sure, guys, sure. You know what? I'm down. I'm not the biggest fan of trading DWAC at these levels here, but there's a potential upside continuation here that can lead to a pretty big one, to be honest. So I'm just not the fan of trading, not the fan of trading DWAC. I'm not sure if it's also just considered way overextended, and I'm not sure if we're approaching a bottom here in which we can take advantage of. But we're gonna see that, right? We have some pivots coming up on that DWAC around 33.87 to about 34.24. If not that, then this critical pivot here may do it, right? 31.36. But we shall see. And but yes. We need to take a look. We need to take a look at a couple tickers here too. Team, I got you. Let's go ahead and pull up. Of course, we're going to look at Tesla. Of course, Tesla. Okay, so, right. Let's go ahead and have AMD up and stuff like that. Team, when you're playing earnings, man, these are the opportunities to really see what you could do in the market, right? I mean, I tell you that. Some of us have single-handedly made the greatest trades we've ever made over the last 2 days. And in order for you to really take advantage of something like that, you gotta know how and when to execute things like this. And to be very honest with you, I think it's a real benefit that, you know, what the trading team has. And it's actually insight, right? It really is just it just boils down to that. It's just a first-hand insight at how to trade those post and pre earnings calls. You know, it's invaluable information. So I'm going to go ahead and just invite the YouTube platform to hit that link. I'm putting it on the chat, okay? So consider hitting that link. And join up, right? Come up with us. I'm trading in the dark. I'm not trading during YouTube. I'm not trading YouTube during trading hours. Or I'm not streaming YouTube during trading hours. Better said. Sorry. So know that I'm coming on, right? I'm coming on in the pre-market for around 20-25 minutes, and then I'll close it off, and then we'll continue the trading day in the Arca Bulls trading team. Another thing that I did want to mention to you is that actually it's more than a maybe now. I'm going to be introducing a statistical sports caddy channel, right? So there's a way to mathematically obtain probabilities for sports bets, and that is something that I'm about to introduce. As we do have a veteran in that field that is willing to share his knowledge with the world here in the Arca Bulls Discord, the private Discord. So definitely know that is something that's going to be implemented over the next week or two. So make sure to get your subscription as soon as you can, because I haven't officially made this call yet, but in the next day or two, I'm going to close off all of the entries for the Discord. When we reach 100 people, I will be closing off all of the entries. We will have no more entries for some time until I can catch up with all 100 and then open it up for another 20 people after a couple months or something. So we're at 71. Okay, so there are 29 spots left before I close that off. So please make sure to hit that link in the chat, and we'll be able to move on nicely, okay, team? So please consider joining up and take advantage of one of those seats before they are gone. And yeah, but yes, it is OGG that wants to share this. In fact, he has approached me about making his own channel. So yes, there's gonna be a sports the it's the Arca Trading Sports, right? So Arca Trade Sports. So ABT Sports is going to be a channel inside of the Discord, and yeah. So just know that that's going to be something cool. So Alia, this is actually I'm going to go ahead and just put the link in there one more time in the chat, right? So make sure to subscribe using a PC. Use a PC to subscribe, like a computer, right? Because the phone, it's like, I don't know if Discord has a problem with the phone, but when you subscribe through a PC, everything on the phone would then be available, right? It's just the subscription process that kind of is weird with a phone. Sometimes I don't think anyone will get it on the phone, really. Maybe like a tablet. I don't know about a tablet either, right? But it just depends on the one. It may have to be Windows or Apple OS based. So just know that it's best if you subscribe through the computer, and then everything on the application on your phone will be accessible, right? Just like normal. But yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for considering that. But yes, very, very lucky to have someone like OGG come in here with 40 years plus experience, trying to put together the statistical plays for sports bets as well. So we're about to introduce that's going to be ABT Sports. So definitely join up, and we'll be learning how to do stats on all kinds of things, right? Joel, I know that people are talking about fun as well, right? So why don't we just add it to the list here and take a look at that PHUN ticker as well as that DWAC ticker, right? So Cryptic is going to be showing up here in less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes or less, and then we'll continue the analysis with him too. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of these other tickers, but I will say that I'm going to need a couple of minutes here because we definitely need to run the back test for our earnings play. Okay, the Arca trading team is getting ready. If I can't make it to all of the tickers, please understand me, right? But we are actually pre-market prepping right now, because my time, we're going to be up at around 4:30 a.m. Pacific time so that we can run these earnings plays. Team, the earnings season for traders like me and traders like Cryptic, like CoinFox, like options, right? We are able to and Sebastian, right? We're able to capitalize in these moments, in these earnings plays, for a great opportunity leading into the following trading months, right? So just know that earnings season for us is usually weeks. I meant earnings season is usually that area where we can capitalize on very nice opportunities. Okay, so just know that I may have to get through the tickers as fast as humanly possible here, but we will try to get through most of them, right? I'm going to be introducing some opportunities up in there. So yeah, Destiny, I definitely have those right next to each other right in here, right? Rum, DWAC, and Fun. So let's go ahead and go over the first one. And you know what? I'm actually noticing that my water cup is actually right outside. Let me just go ahead and grab that, team. Give me literally just a minute. I'm just going to run and grab my hydro flask. Just a moment. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling and see what we have. See what we have in the books, right? I'm not sure. Hey, YouTube, can you answer me this question? Is my voice clipping? Like, does it sound like it's going distorted and it sounds annoying? Should I turn down the volume or does it sound good? Let me know. Let me know, the tube. Now for Discord it sounds okay for sure, but I'm asking YouTube to see if it sounds okay from their end. Hound, sounds good. Thank you, buddy. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and start here off on CISS. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed here, but when there are earnings plays, it is often that the technicals in the shorter term do not play. Okay, so I can give a little bit of insight here. So in case you decide on trading it, which I don't recommend if you have a slow execution platform. Okay, so you can see here that this, I assume that CISS reported earnings, or did they or not? Or this thing is running in sympathy to something in the sector that also reported earnings, right? So if it didn't, then it may be that sympathy run, right? Huge dead cat actually continued onwards. As soon as it reached the target of the dead cat, this thing continued downwards, right? Because it is essentially, unless it got a bad news of some sort, right? Let me take a look at that. Did it get a downgrade? This is really something else, man. Wow. There is no sales analyst. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there's no analyst news here. So Devin, any reason why this thing dropped and capitulated this hard? Let's see if it has 2 days ago announces closing of $7 million upsized underwritten public offering. Huh. Okay. Announced the closing of a firm commitment underwritten public offering with gross proceeds to the company of approximately $7 million before deducting underwriting discounts and other estimated expenses payable by the company. The offering was upsized from 6 mil. Oh, okay. I see. The offering consisted of 28 million common units of pre-funded units, each consisting of one share of common stock or common share, or pre-funded warrant, one half of Class B warrant to purchase one common share at one exercise price of 37 cents, just over that, per share, right? So, or 150% of the price of each common unit sold in the offering or pursuant to an alternative cashless exercise option. So, I know that, it got upgraded. This went from the 6 million initial into the 7 million initial, right? So it got kind of republished, and this thing went full ass donkey, man. Super donkey dookie. Very interesting reaction here. So you can clearly see retail did not, or the sentiment overall did not like that decision. And what it created was a massive daily gap, right? So let's just mark off that number right now. So we're at that, 1784, right? So let's take a look at the daily time frame and see the gap up that it's created, right? So it's gonna depend. Does this have first of all, YouTube? Does this or Devin? Does this have? Not a problem, Devin. I got you, brother. I got you. Let's look at this together and see how we can break it down for you, right? And this, honestly, I try to do this as much as I can, for the team and stuff. So. You know how it goes, dude. So anyway, yeah. Does this have after hours trading? I doubt it because it's at 13 cents. But I'm not dismissing it because it's also a NASDAQ ticker, So I'm wondering if they're in the process of I don't know if they're gonna get. I don't know if they're in kind of a sketchy territory here to where they can be. Delisted, right, or demoted, because they're I mean, this is very, very low. It's one thing to hover around the 60 cent area, right, and try to recover that dollar mark at least for 10 consecutive days. You may be able to do that, but then your odds change immediately when you start looking at 13 to 17 cents. It's crazy. So it does have after hours trading. Okay, So it's going to depend on where we essentially open tomorrow. But this is probably going to be a pre-market gapper to pre-market to gap fill fade play, right? So this thing may fade back in to the opening, right? To this gap here to 1492. So no matter which way you look at it, there could be a fluctuation of this, right? So let me pull this up in the hourly time frame and see where it's at in comparison to the hourly regression, right? This right here. So it's already combating it. It's actually good that it closed above it, sure. But since there is such a massive gap here, and it's already in the process of opening it, some people may get afraid right in these areas here and start taking immediate or short-term gains, right? So we can identify that by maybe the shorter time frame to see if there are any 5-minute pivots anywhere in there, right? So let's see. Okay, no, there are not. So that tells me that there could be an immediate short-term pullback to the prior lows, right? So let's go back into the hourly time frame and take a look at this, right? So yeah, hourly time frame 1784 may retrace anywhere between the space of about 1603 to, I'd say, about let me see this. Yeah, I would say between 1657 and about 1697. Right, so the top side being 1697, 1603 to 1697 may be the pullback here. Okay, so 1603, 1697, right about there. Right, let's do it. Let's do it like this. This may be the loading range. Okay, that is if it gets supported for continuation. Next thing you want to do is that this is obviously one of those ridiculous formations. Right, this is a it could be seen from the 4 hour actually, or maybe just a little bit smaller. Let me see the bi-hourly. This is I'm not the biggest fan of these, dude. Just know that for a fact. I am not the biggest fan of these formations whatsoever. They definitely have a very low strike rate, and I am not. Yeah, I just want to kind of put that out there, right? Because this is these formations don't usually have the greatest strike rate, but obviously this one is in play, so we got to call it out, right? So the psychological take profit for this formation, you take it from the very, very, very top side of the cup, right? This is the cup's top. This is the handle, right? So you want to take that trend line from the top of the cup all the way to the bottom side, apply it to the middle of the handle, and this will give you the top side target. So it's set to go to 1937. Now that we are that close to that 1937, I'm actually getting a little bit of a bias towards that upside first. Now, after you get that upside first, then there may be the pullback here to the 1697 to 1603 potential loading zone with confirmation. You would definitely need to confirm an hourly time frame above the close, right? Let me see the daily close. Yikes, and even that is a little too high, brother. I'm feeling like it can pull back to this area. You'll get a short-term bounce to reject 1782 again. And what I mean is that you'll fulfill the 19, right? It's going to completely liquidity trap people here. Wow. Yeah. So look at these two resistances, all right? 1780 to 1932 pump initially, right? This thing will retrace. It'll start coming back into the area that we just spoke of 16 to 1603 to 1697. Get that bounce, reject from 1682, then come back to the potential of either the regression from the cup or the prior day high, which is going to be 1401 eventually. I wouldn't doubt it. This thing is acting incredibly volatile. There's a lot of sentiment behind this, so know for a fact that this is driven primarily by psychology. Now, I want you to notice this. Okay, this is another trick for you. The daily time frame on a 14 look back RMA, this is called an ATR, average true range. I want you to look at this valuation here, right? So right now, look at it. It says 684, so roughly around 6 cents, right? That means that this asset is usually moving up and down 6 cents on a daily basis. It changes every day, depending on the volatility, okay? So what that's going to tell you is this. If we're talking about a rejection somewhere here about 17 cents, and we're coming back down to the top side of 14, or the rejection, I'm sorry, we have this top side, right, of 19, and we're talking about rejection here at 14, right? You counting it? That's just over 5 cents. This may actually get that shot, right? It may actually get that top shot and it'll come all the way back down. If you fulfill from an opening of 17 to the downside here, your 6 cents is landing at around, 12, right? Or I'm sorry, 11, right? So 11 cents. So if 11 cents is really the case, that's, holy crap, man. That's damn. Oh crap! It's prior day low. So there, man. What I would say is that be very careful with this, man. This is set to swing like freaking crazy. Okay, so you have the potentials of opening at that 783. This thing could literally drop all the way to prior day low, which would be yesterday, from today, right? So I'm here in the Pacific Standard Time, so it's the 24th of January right now. So my prior day low is the 23rd. That means that we could potentially dip all the way back down to prior day lows at 11 cents based on an average true range. It doesn't get extended all the time, but that could happen. Okay, so now we can do this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the immediate short-term time frame to see what could be happening here. Okay. So remember I told you that we could come back down and start testing that regression of the cup. There is the SMA 50 on a 5-minute time frame too. What I mean by saying that it depends on where we close in the early pre-market, right, at the start of the European hours and all that. We want to know where that's going to be in relation to that 1783, or at least this support bottom here, man. We need to know where it's going to go. 1697 to 1603. We need to know where we're going to close, because when you have upside from the EMA 200, SMA 200, and EMA 50 on a shorter time frame, this is an upside still. Which is why I'm telling you that there could be the continuation here in liquidity trap people at 1936. Then it'll move its average true range down. Lots of people will be diving in here in fear, right? So you may get another chance to buy low on this and continue on. So if it does get that pump initially to the upside, I would not hesitate on taking profit on that simulator trade, buddy. There is that potential right away, right? So this may bounce here or not, right? The problem is that you're just outside of what's called a gravitational zone, just outside of it. So you have maybe a 60 to 70, a very, very, very shy 70. I'm talking about a strong 60, shy 70% chance of getting a bounce to the upside because you're so close to a gravitational pull to the downside here, okay? You're starting to get some wicks here failing that structure, right? So you definitely don't want to fail those EMA 7, 9, and SMA 5. Failing those would introduce first the downside, and then you will see a bounce here to validate the resistance of the 16 to 1697. So that's going to be conditional here, bro. So if I was able to, I know there's a lot of notes there, man, but remember this is recorded and you can refer back to it and kind of take a look at it, right? But yeah, this is immediate short-term time frame is critically overbought. At some point it's got to cool off, right? So and you're absolutely at critical volatility right now, man. This is very, very, very active. First gap up to 25. I mean, if you can make it to that 25, dude, that'd be great. But remember that the cup and handle has a resistance at 1932, which is why I'm telling you that 1932 or that 1932 may be the liquidity trap here. People are going to expect to jump up to that 20 something, right? But it's not. I don't think it's going to do it. And I don't think it's going to do it right away. Personal opinion. It's just sometimes the markets really, really work in a strange way. But I'm not seeing in what time frame are you seeing a 25 cent gap? I'm actually curious about that too, buddy. Not a problem. You're very welcome, Devin. I'm just gonna go ahead and just ask you that last question here, and then we'll move on to the next ticker and see what is good in the hood. And let me see right over here. Okay. Hey, Aaron, how you doing, brother? Yeah, we have it in the schedule here to take a look at fun. I'm going to try to get into that as soon as possible, right? But the more real reason for this analysis is actually so that we can observe the pre-market tickers, right? Because we're going to be trading the pre-market session at around 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. But yeah, keep an eye on that play, Devin. I hope this information helps you out. And let's see. Oh, I can't tell if is that Alia or is it Alia? Thank you so much for subscribing, right? So let me find you. I'm gonna go ahead and mention you here in the Discord, right? So let me see if I can see you. Is that you, AK? Or is it ALIA as well? Like serotonin. Because I can mention you so that you can make your way over to the whenever not right now, right? But you can make your way over whenever I can also check here. Hold on just a sec. There's such a huge delay from. That's another benefit that you'll get. It's the delay that YouTube gets from my voice to you is like 7 to 10 seconds or something. And Discord is receiving my information right away. Yeah, we're now. Yeah, I see that you. I see you now. Can't tell who it was though. Wow, thank you guys. There's a few of you who just came in. But yeah, team, just I can't identify you, Alia. So let me know whenever you are here in the YouTube or wherever, right? And I'll try to mention you. But where you want to go is the Trading Floor Voice channel, and that's where the trading team is. And you know what? If I can be honest here, I could also share it like this. Let me do the so the initial page where you show up, right? That's this right here. You show up on this what's called the landing pad, and these are your channels, right? Where all this different content that we put up, right? This is the ARC indicators where I share with you my scripts, right? You can apply these, and I give you the benefits here to joining the team. Right, in somewhere in here, we're going to be creating the ABT Sports, and then we're going to and then whatever else, right? So this is where you're going, voice channel, and then right under that, the trading floor. And then when you click on that, here's where the team is. Right, very cool stuff. And this is the chat here. So make sure to click on that icon on the top right where you can click on chat, and then you'll be able to see what everybody is saying. Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was. But thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate you. And I hope to see you in the stream soon enough. So let me just go ahead and pull back here and continue on the analysis. Hound, if I tap the right side of the screen to skip forward 10 seconds, it might, dude, I don't have a skip forward because it's actually me. Oh my God. Oh, you're talking about people. You're talking about the viewers. Gotcha. Okay. So anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and continue on here. And let's take a look at. Yeah, you know what? I think I have enough. I think I still have enough time here. Let's take a look at that ticker RUM. I'm just going to get rid of some of these popular tickers, right? So daily time frame on RUM, you're looking at an ATR, an average true range of about 54 cents. So definitely one of the larger small caps, right? Okay, that is you. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and mention you here. And you'll be able to see that this is where the chat is, right? I just mentioned you, and you'll be able to catch my notification. Just follow it. You'll go to the chat, and that's actually the voice channel. But yeah. So RUM. This has a 54 cent average true range, right? So from the opening of tomorrow's candle, it has the potentials of moving, 54 cents on average. Let's see here. Okay, so it's currently sitting at 561. The price has been increasing to 745. Rumble. Who is it? Is this tight? Hey, oh yeah. Also, is it Alia or is it Aaliyah? And you're right, Hound. You were talking about the YouTube viewers. Okay, gotcha. So, I'm wondering if this had why did this fall like this? Is this like a Trump thing or what is this? Let me see. Mostly gaming pre-markets Wednesday, Netflix, Spirit Airlines, and Rumble extends gains pre-bell following 33% surge in Tuesday's regular session of new live streaming tool launch. Okay, so it's a social platform. Is this why it runs with fun, with PHUN, and digital DWAC? I'm wondering if they're all tied together, right? So is this the case? Joe H, what's up, buddy? And Destiny, you would know, right? Rum Fun and DWAC are Trump. Okay. Is this really? People's J, is that true? I'm not gonna talk about that live, but yeah. See, so Rumble had a major deal with Barstool Sports. Okay. It's a Republican Facebook. Okay. All right. People jumping on Rum because CEO spoke about the fighting against the shorts. Just another one of those plays. I see. Okay, so what I'm reading here is actually the team speaking right down here, right, about it. So they're sharing with me what the potentials are. And this is what we do as a team as well, right? We'll go ahead and talk about the situation. People will bring up fundamental metrics, and we, me, Cryptic, CoinFox, and others will trade the reactions. We'll trade the catalysts too. But know for a fact, team, that the guided plays, I'm no longer going to be streaming them live on YouTube. I'm going dark and trading with the Arca Bulls team. So now let's just speculate here, right? So you have critical expansion on a 12-hour time frame with a downside pivot on Stokes. Stokes being stochastic, right? So this is definitely showing some pressure to the downside here. Apparently there could be a breath to be taken. He's starting to push it. Interesting. Okay. All right. So yeah, when you have a critical expansion in volatility, this is volatility in linear, right? I'm not viewing it like you would an average true range or a Bollinger Band. I'm watching it I want to measure it, right? So Aaron, yeah, fun is part of it too. So yeah, what I'm saying here is that when you are at maximum expansion and you have a direction bias already in stochastic momentum, telling you that means that you're hitting the gas to the downside, right? You're literally expanding towards the downside. Volatility is direction neutral. Okay, so if we are, set to continue to the downside here, well, let's speculate on some supports. Unless there's a crazy, catalyst to come out tomorrow or something, which has been pretty much every day. So 561 is the post hours close. If this is really on a downside move, we can expect a drop into either the prior day low, which is going to be today's low at around 533, or to this daily gap right here at around 513. So now if you discount the 568 to 513, you'll see that it's right around the 54 cent average true range, right? So you'll be able to catch that bottom side there. This may be inflection, okay? So yes, aggressive entries can happen with validations at that 513 bottom, but you have to know that if you start, let me give you the exact low though. Yeah, 513. If you start breaking below that 513, you have one more saving grace at that bottom side of the gap at around, let's see, the top side is a high, 497. That 497, if it gets broken, then you know you're gonna start dropping down 12 to 14 cents at a time. You know, you're gonna eventually reach down at the support of 434. So be very careful when it comes to this here. So just know, okay. Thanks, Alia, for that hit there. That's a PBD podcast on YouTube as a good Rumble discussion. The other, they had one the other day. Okay, very cool. Northwest, are you in? Have you always? Yeah, you have been. You're the Raycom picture, right? Yeah, gotcha, buddy. All right, so yeah, let me just observe here the immediate short term and see what's going on there. Okay, yeah, this is kind of trying to validate a full-on reversal, and I will say that it looks dead cat bouncy, right? So let's go ahead and go over those how to break down. Yeah, let's go over how to break down the dead cat bounce, right? So maybe hourly, maybe 30-minute. It's just a lot of information within that. Here we go. Look, check this out. Yeah, I think even an hourly can do it. Okay, so let me get rid of the moving averages here and see how we're going to be able to play this. Maybe the 30-minute is a little better. Okay, yeah, this feels a little better. So let's get rid of the moving averages and take a look at this breakdown. Okay, so impulsive downside, right? Parabolic downside followed by a recovery that has the bulls exhaust really fast. This shape here is the dead cat bounce, right? So I don't know why it calls it a dead cat, right? Because it's just it's in the shape of more of a scared cat, right? Dead because I think price action is capitulated and sharply declined. So the way that you take your price objective, psychological price objective, would be from the top side of that cat, right, all the way to the bottom side of it, which could be right here, that initial candle, right? This is set to make a downside here, continue, bounce from this area for a short term of 533, right? Potentially validate its resistance right around here, which shares this wick as well, right around 550, rejection, and then a continuation. The likelihood here is that we could get a bounce somewhere in this area here, 517, 515, 518, right around there. You bounce and validate the dead cat bounce as a resistance, and then you continue. That's the validation process. That you don't continue above that line here, right? So now the target to observe here would actually be from the breakdown, right? So in case you can't see it, right, you just go ahead and draw a line like this, and this would be the dead cat floor, right? So then you go ahead and apply your trend line like this to the bottom side of that floor, and this is your implied target. Psychological target is set to go to 482. Next thing you do, you match this with the pivotal points of trading, right? So it looks like you have a pivot point right here, critical pivot. So that means that you have a range, okay, that you can look at. Typically, it's the top side of the range for take profit, but this would be it right here. 481 to 446 range to the bottom side. And next thing you want to do, you can validate with an inverse Fibonacci retracement, and that'll tell you if this is going to land like on a 272 or a 618, Fibonacci retracement, and that's even more valid the target, right? So there you go. Your 272 and 618 are right in between the 50% of returns between the range that we're talking about. So now you can hone in, right? You can actually bring this closer to your proximities or potentials. So these are your targets here. 453 to 469 as a focus, outside of 481 to 446 with the highest potential of 481. All right, so go ahead and take that and run. Take that information and run, team. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at that ticker fun, right? Now, fun apparently is on a decline as well. Critical expansion, 12-hour time frame, downside pivot on stochastics. It's set to come back down, and I'm speaking of this directly in discretionary form. Not to say that it's been back tested. In fact, this it looks like we extended. Hold on just a sec. It looks like we extended this this formation here. Let me see if I can catch it. Let's see. Maybe. Hold on. We may actually have to do it from here. And if that's the case, then we're doing it. Let's see. If there's one thing I know in trading team is do not ever force your formations, right? Man, there is also another potential. There is also this. Jeez. Which honestly may be it. With a touch of maybe even this, right? That could be it right there. I don't like moving too far away. You know what? Let me go down a little bit. And let's see if I can do this on another time frame. Even an hourly. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty nice average there. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this is a bearish formation. It's called a rising wedge, right? Usually tends to the triangle family. This tends to break down at around 65 to 75% to the apex. This was right at that just a little bit over the 75% mark. Right, so it's breaking down in a healthy level. Targets to be observed are the first target is already achieved, right? That would be the first clean breakdown candle, this one. Take the trend line from the top side of the formation to the bottom side here, right? And that will give you your psychological take profit number one, which obviously was met very close to. The second target is going to be the center of the triangle, arguably right here. And same place, you apply it at the same place of the breakdown, right? So this target appears to still needs to acquire, right? Right around 28.57. The next target for you to observe here would be this here, from the largest point of the triangle to the bottom of it, right? Right about here. Sometimes you're going to get some people to draw it to this trend line or to this trend line here. Okay, so we're going to take both into consideration just in case. This is the number one, or the least potential. Alia, live mic, go ahead and mute your mic down at the bottom. Let me go ahead and add this right down here. Here we go. So 1372 is one potential, right? That's the least probable. So here's the other one. We're going to go ahead and take it into consideration to pull it right back here. Okay? And now the same breakdown area. That's taking you to about 1984. So you have three targets to look out for, right? So keep an eye on these team. But let's see. You have that 2864, right? I'm going to try to get as close as I can to it. You have this potential right here, too, of the 1984. Right? And then this potential here, too, 1372. Right there. So these are some probabilities here. We had the breakdown, we had the validation of resistance, and a continuation to the downside. So I'm not saying that it's going to go there. I'm just saying that this is typically, or by the playbook, this is how you trade this formation. Okay, so keep an eye on this, right? So just keep an eye on it. If you are in the profit, you know, if you are in the green, you can always consider removing risk and then applying the risk again if you do believe in the continuation of the asset, right? Apply it a little later. All right, so now let me see if I can actually run through this DWAC quickly, because I definitely need to get to the other tickers as well. After hours close 35.75. Traditional close at 38.15. Okay, so this is a pre-market fade to gap up reversal. Okay, so that means that we are going to potentially gap down at open. Right? It depends on where it's at. Does this have 24-hour trading options? Does it? I don't even know if it does actually. I don't even know if options is in here anymore. Let me see. I want to see where it's at. So DWAC. Let's see. Oh, it does. Senor Pennington's telling me that it does. Wow. Yeah, very cool. So that was a decline of overnight. It's already down 5.6. Yeah, it's right around here anyway though. It's at 35.95 right now. So it's really no difference. It's literally just a couple ticks up. Literally right there. So you can see how much of a nothing that is. So yeah, the probabilities here of gapping down are great. And I will say that you may get a pump to the upside to try to fulfill the prior day low, which is today's low. The low here is 42.89. I'm sorry. The low on this is 36.51. So 36.51 could be your inflection, meaning that you're going to get this bounce from that the 35.95 to that 36.52, resist, right, to fill the gap, and then come down to support at a very specific area. First of all, 5-minute time frame breaking down below the SMA 50, EMA 200, and SMA 200. It's using the EMA 9 as a guide. This is not the best news for the asset, right? So I know, like I said, right, there could be some type of fundamental something that'll lead this thing to the upside. Whatever that is, I don't know. But if we're trading this based on the regular trading book rules, right, then this is getting ready for a breakdown. And let's go ahead and pull up its daily true range. Daily time frame, $5.01. Okay, so I'm telling you that there could be the potential of diving into here around the 29 area. So we're sitting at around 35. Right around 35, it closed at 35.75. We're sitting at 35.75 or 35.95. That means that $5 down, right? You're getting down to that 30 level. So that's your average true range bottom. That could be the gap. And to be fair, it could be anywhere in the gap. It could be the bottom side of 28.71 to 29.21. Right, so this is it's just about as simple as it gets, right? So I just want to make sure that you guys are aware over the probabilities here too. Right in there is what I'm expecting. While the price action is sitting right about presently, right? It is sitting right about here at that 35.95 mark. This is where it's at. So immediate gap down or pre-market fade, the gap up reversal, right? So this could be a gap up and reversal. So be careful because you have two areas to test to the top side. You have the bottom side of the gap, which is 36.51, and then also the prior day close at 38.15. If you need to know 3 different targets of pullback, these would be your higher probability ones. Okay, you have that 36.51 gap top. The prior day close at 38.15. Let me see if I can get it. That's close enough. And also, from today, it would be your prior day low. So yesterday's low, right? That would be at that candle down there. These are your potential reversion ones, right? Before it actually continues to the downside, finds the support, loads up on bulls, continues. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for, DWAC team. I want to wish you just luck on this, right? Because I know some people know how to play it well, right? It still has the potential to continue going upward. But I personally want to encourage the Arca Bulls trading team and my master students to stay away from psychologically driven tickers, as they are more a gamble than they are an actual, lifelong, like real life play. Right, we want to stay away from things that we're waiting for someone to say something, right? Don't wait for someone to say something. Trade the signals, trade the statistics, trade the math, because that's essentially what the markets are. They are, in all essence, fractal and statistical. But it's currently 35.95. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So I'm thinking that if we get this bounce here, your immediate reaction from 28.94 is going to be the inflection break. So that inflection break, of course, is going to be right here. 35.93 could be the bounce. So, I mean, to tell you the truth, if you're going to get like a 6-point jump like that, that's a 6-point jump, man. You know, you're going up like 25% on some huge price action. So many people are probably going to start longing their options down here, right? So take a look at some options flow data when you're trading it, right? See if a lot of people are demanding that 28, if there's a 28 or 29, demand there somewhere. Just jumped on myself. Let's see. Finds it easier to watch you in the AM versus the evening. Could you look at Jay, I got time for one, because we're going to do the pre-market prep. I'm going to be trading at 4:30 in the morning. It's 10 p.m. right now. So with the Arca Bulls team. So which one would you choose, buddy? I got one for you. You want to do SoFi? Yeah, that's usually the one that you choose most often. So that's the play for DWAC team. Please Ian is saying, but Elon. So Senor Pennington is saying, put play is all I heard. Dude, isn't that the truth, man? Oh my goodness, man. Yes. We're gonna review some of those plays too. But I need you to know that because we're trading at 4:30 in the morning, which is literally 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 hours from now. You know, it is of critical importance for us to go over the potentials for the earnings plays at that time. So Jay, please let me know which one, buddy. I need you to. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. So please do a spy video before next week's Fed meeting. Yeah, Max, absolutely. And Max, know this too. In the Arca Bulls trading team, we are evaluating the SPY every day. We are keeping an eye on it because of overall market sentiment. Sometimes there's a connect, sometimes there's a disconnect. Sometimes Netflix or Nvidia may be able to pull, SPY, or the SPY may be able to pull it or pull them. It really does depend, right? But yes, I think I will be doing one. I'm just, But Max, thank you so much for interacting. Really appreciate you, my dude. So while I wait for Jay to answer my question, I'm going to go ahead and start off with Comcast, right? So let's see. Thinking about longing Microsoft in the morning. Traveling sessions, Microsoft is in play for the morning. Wait for the reaction. Wait for the guide, because there's going to be a lot of mangling around in there, man, especially in these times. I will tell you this. I'm asking for the team to remain cash for the majority of the day. Right? So if you join the Arca Bulls trading team, you will know exactly what that play means. Okay? Because it's critical that it is followed in a certain sequence. Okay? So what I will say about Comcast, right? We're actually the technical formations are not really going to matter, right? We definitely have an inverse little herpy derpy here, right? That can land. The inverse head and shoulders can land a continuation to the upside, right? If we're able to speculate on what that upside can be, then sure, we can absolutely do that, right? So this would be your neckline. You take that trend line from the top side of the neck to the bottom side of the head, and you apply it to the right hand shoulder, right in the center. Your implied or psychological target is 46.70. So this is where it's saying we can go. But do you still think Finger will drop to $1 puts? Jay, I think that Finger has a critical support between 150 and 170, or 145 and 170. There's a support there, and I will say there's another one at 121 or 128. So those two or those four targets, those range, sorry, those are the ranges that were used before the asset ran to like $7 or $8. The last go around. So there are potentially buyers pulling the price down to get filled at those numbers, which is the reason why Finger is dropping, right? Because all of the demand is asking for it to drop into those historic targets. So if you have like 60% of the retail holding Finger saying, you know what, I want to long this. No, I do not want to pay any more than $1.50 for this. So then the majority of retail will join together at that 150 and put such a critical demand in place that it will completely invalidate any algorithm, any whatever. It's just the trading algo at that point is going to want to favor liquidity. It's going to want to go to that because there's such a huge pocket of buying pressure in that area, right? So consider that. I'm not thinking that I can go all the way down to the $1 mark. Of course, anything is possible. In fact, $1 is the biggest psychological point. But I know that from recent psychology that we have those bottom sides. That 121, 128, 140 to 160, man, right around there. Right? So keep your eyes on those targets. And I honestly would stay away from options on Finger, right? That's you're playing with fire here, buddy. You're supposed to be risk off on overnight options anyway. I don't like holding options overnight in general, right? I will hold an overnight options play maybe 2-3 times a year, bro. It's very rare. I don't do that. Yeah, I think that you're on Wednesday right now. That's your weekly expiries. If you're holding options right now for a weekly expiry, you got to be risk off today at the end of the volatility in the morning or yesterday. This is the max time you hold those options for the weekly. So if you're going to be holding options beyond that, I can't control that, but I don't suggest it. Right? There's a lot of play. There's a lot of weird play within FNGR. But yeah. So what we got to do, team, here is take a look at the earnings reaction. Right, so let's go ahead and pull up the 12-hour time frame here and start jotting down. This is going to be our back test here. Right, so this is going to be one here for the earnings call. This is another one right over here. We're going to see how this can move. Right, so let's go ahead and take a look at at least a few of them so we could determine how hard this can move up or down. Here's a hint that I can give to the public community as well, outside of the Arcable's trading private Discord, right? I will say that the earnings calls, bullish or bearish, meaning miss or beat. If you got an earnings beat or an earnings miss, matters not. It's the guide that we're looking for. Remember, we are short-term traders. We are looking to take profit as soon as it is available. And today, my friends, was just a massive, massive gainer for the Arcable's team playing earnings. Okay, I'm going to take this last one into consideration here, and we're going to start. I'm not going to verse the green versus red. What I want to do is just know how much this can move. Right? So that's what we're going to do in right now. So let me just take a little quick sip of water here. It's right next to me. Just a moment, team. Yeah. Okay, let's let's see here. Jay, you're saying yes, SoFi, but I want to own a much bigger position in. $45. Okay, but you let me know, buddy. You let me know which are you saying for sure SoFi? I got to do this, buddy, because we the trading team, we're losing hours of sleep here, buddy. I got to get this thing moving. You choose. Okay, you tell me. So it looks like the let me know for sure. I'm waiting for you. 44.85. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to use this tool instead. To a low of 39. Let's see. What's the high on this? 41. No. Sorry. Opening of 44.85. Okay, so this was a 4-point move. $48.46 to a low of 45. This is a 3-point move. Jay Abrams, I advised you no such thing. I am here for entertainment purposes only, my buddy. But did you make cash on that paper trade or what? So opening a 52.60 here. 34, that's and down to 49.80 as a low. It was almost even actually. So and then yeah, this was also a 3-point move. You can already kind of see, right, what our higher probabilities would be. I'm not exactly sure what. Oh, so you did a 30% gainer, bro. Nice. Jay is killing it. 57.72 at the open. Let's see the low of. Okay. This was a 2-point. Yeah, this was a 2-point move. This one here, 54 to a low, or to a high actually, 56. It really didn't go that much. This was like 2 3/4. Let's average it to 3. The next one here, 48.41. Yeah, this was a 4-point move. Yeah, you could absolutely see where the majority is kind of landing, right? 42.23. Damn. Let me see the low of 41. Damn, okay, so this was probably just a 1-point earnings move. Let me just make sure that I did select the right one. Okay, I did. All right. You know what? Since we did this one so fast, let me just take a few more into consideration, right? I really, because I practice statistics a lot, I really, I was telling the team earlier today that every single time that I'm practicing these iterations or whatever backtest that I'm looking at, I often, the thing in my head is often saying 140, 150, 140 iterations, 150. Oh my goodness, man. Taking a true average or whatever, statistically speaking, your habits tend to land at around 140 or 150 occurrences. So if that is the case, then but I mean, what I will say is that so far, what we've been doing here, it's so good, right? We're not taking an actual number. We're taking into consideration its average true range versus the average move, right? Not up or down. It does not matter whether it goes up or down. It matters how much it can go up or down, right? So Jay, did I give you? You mean yesterday? Or the last 2.5 weeks from our entry of 241 down to $200? Actually, you know what? I want to just put this on pause real quick, and I'm going to show you something really interesting within Tesla. That I want to show you something so damn cool. So cool. This was our let's see. Yeah, this was our back test, right? Volatility, linear volatility versus stochastic momentum. The targets that I told you myself in the videos, I was telling you that yes, 35 total iterations where, we expanded from contraction here to a continuation to the downside. By the way, Tesla is, I think the signal is officially fired for the not a full extension, but yes. Okay. There is a huge downside on this, and the signal is officially continuing. We broke the regression. That's all I wanted, for us to break this repeating regression here. And we were almost not going to. It was curving already. Right? So this break here, let me tell you, because the signal fired 3 trading days ago. Okay, so anytime that volatility has expanded from the critical contraction, we're looking for the moving average and the volatility component to both be pivoted upside of the 15%. Jay Abrams, got you, buddy. I got you. But you need to pay attention to this, because that's not where the play's at. SoFi, you don't want to be there. You want to be here. Listen to this. Listen to this. This thing just broke upside, but I got you, okay? This thing just broke outside of the 15% mark. This is incredible. Okay? Why? Because that's my criteria. My back test was that anytime that volatility exited the 15% with both the moving average and the component with a downside on stochastics, we have had 35 total iterations throughout its entire trading history. These are all of my samples. Right? I measured them all. Now, out of those 35, 29 have been guessed correctly to the downside. That gives us an almost 83% possibility that this will drop an average of almost 15 points. Dude, almost 15 points from the time that it fired, which was, I think, at 209 or 208, is 30 to 40 points, bro. This may drop to 160. Okay, so hold on. Now watch this. We have an average drop of 14.70, right? Okay, now the standard deviation, meaning that 68% of the performers here are dropping 10%, which means it's anywhere between 17 points to maybe 25 points. So this would then drop you into the high 170s, mid 180s, right? But the target that I was looking for, that I kept on telling you guys on video, was this one. I said that the one that I'm more interested in is the confirmation of the lower bound of the first standard deviation being a 4.81% decline from the firing of the signal. The signal fired 2 or 3 days ago, and let's observe here what that potential was. The low of that 4.8 was down here at 199.72. We knew this target weeks ago. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the price action in maybe what? Like a 5 minute. Look where we hit. 195. Do you understand how many people talked their shit to me saying that I said that we're going to see a sub 200 Tesla? You have no idea the amount of shills that have been against me for saying this. But my bro, I do not care. The statistics are the statistics. The math is the math. What I can tell you is that people lie and numbers don't. All right, so the signal is officially fired, bro. The signal is officially fired. We met, dude. What's this resistance level right here? The resistance and the support bottom of this area right here. Look at these two candles right here. That's a high of 196.86. Man, I was telling you 199.72. And I was telling you this, man, from like $230, man. Okay, so the signal fired 3 days ago. The thing, I was nervous about the curvature and stochastics, but 83% probabilities here that we drop to at least the upper bound, or the upper bound of the first standard deviation, which was 4.8%, and we freaking met it on the dot. And I will tell you, man, that the entries on this play, you don't even want to know them, bro. You don't even want to know what we've been talking about here. Look at this. Where are we? We've been evaluating this play for quite some time already, dude, and it's been such a run. It's crazy what we've been doing on this. Here you go. This is the chart. Here we go. Where did Arca say initial entry from? Look at this. These are our entries right here. 240.86. These are the four of them. 239.24, 239.74, 240.29, 240.86. These were our entries. And then look at what price action did following that, because I said that the statistics are likely to land to a massive downside here. Bro, join the freaking team already. Let me put the link in the chat again. Okay, I don't know that you'll. I know I'm not. I don't want to be. I don't want to be overly asshole-ish about this, right? But it's just, dude, I'm not playing around. This is a serious thing for me. A lot of the people that you hear on YouTube, this is not their career. You know, this is not what they do. They don't rely on this to live. I rely on this to live. Like, this is what I do to bring shelter to my family and a food plate to their faces. Okay, this is what I do. Okay, so a lot of these people, they don't. A lot of them, guys, come on. So anyway, we met that downside right at 195. Right, we're looking good. Now it's the standard deviation that we're looking for. Tesla standard deviation 9.90% decline is leading to this target right here. 189.07. Now, if you want the average, where it's called the mean, right? The average downside that we're looking for on this statistics play is actually at 14.70% for a full extension at 179.10. Now, if we do reach that 179.10 and we start breaking down from it, guess what Arca has for you? Sorry for the third person ridiculousness, right? I also have calculated the upper bounds actually of the second and third standard deviation in case we move beyond the 14.70 decline. The upper bound of the first standard deviation is one of them, 24.60%. Then followed by the upper bound of the second, and then the upper bound of the third. And guess what, man? We already have them plotted out. Here is your upper bound of the first standard deviation at 158.05. This is the upper bound of your third standard deviation at 137.44. And this is your upper bound of the third at 116.89. My dude, we're way ahead of the game. Way ahead. So I just want you to know that you're not dealing with a wannabe, right? You're dealing with someone who actually applies real life practice to this thing, man. So, and this was a great effort to acquire these targets for the Arca Bulls trading team. Join and you will benefit from it too. So guys, let's go ahead and continue here. I know that I told my buddy that I would look at his ticker real quick. So yeah, so Jay, I hope you listened to that whole thing, man, because the probabilities are stacking towards our favor, man. They are stacking. Hey Ryan, good to see you here, buddy. Indra, how you doing? Good to see you. And Cyber Solon, what's up, you guys? Sorry, I didn't say hi to anyone, man. I feel really bad. Seb, my buddy, dude. But yeah, so let me do that for you, bud. Let me do that for you. This is gonna be for Jay. right? He is my newest master student. I want to make sure that he knows I'm there for him, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at SoFi and see what's up. The traveling session said, I'm a believer, but I've got developer costs. Right? I'm actually a developer myself too, my dude, but not in Python or C++ or Java or nothing like that. I actually speak Pine script is particular to TradingView, and I create my my trading algorithms within this. I'm actually in the process of executing my first high frequency trading system right here, right? I'm going to be building that API soon. And I'm going to be getting this thing to automatically trade the setup that I just explained on Tesla. The volatility versus momentum is actually called the forecast plus footprint right in here. So this is my beta for the HFT system that I'm going to be releasing, and the Arca Bulls trading team will also benefit from that. But yeah, the script is almost done. It's freaking huge. Right, but the conditions have to be as simple as I can with you know what it is, man. But yeah, so Danny Gonzalez saying crazy $10 a month is 2 coffees, or I'm gonna say it like this, man. It's actually you giving me 2 quarters a day at a toll booth and saying, "Hey, Arca, good to see you," with 2 quarters, right? And be like, "Hey, let's get you this money back today. Let's do it on the first trade, yeah." The higher probabilities are on the first trade. Of course, I'm not perfect. I will definitely have red days. We experienced one just yesterday, but we tripled that today. So all good, right? We came back with a vengeance. Oh my goodness. But yeah, team. So then he says it's 2 coffees. I made 50 times that in one trade yesterday off of one play. So that literally what I just said, right? What Danny Gonzalez is sharing. Tesla, ride or die. Thanks, Jay Abrams. You got it, buddy. You know the details on that now. Okay, dude. So, yeah, this was the SoFi, the rejection targets. It looks like they did work back in the daily, right? So this was right at the top side of 987. We were suggesting 975. It looks like it was already topping out at that point, and then it used our regression, right? So interesting how this is working as a fake out. Now, why would it be a fake out? I hope you can remember this, that this is an ABCD strategy, typical downside play. You have a channel, right? You have your right, your short entry. You have your long entry at B. You have your short entry at C and your long entry at D. This is the end of the play, hence why it didn't continue to the upside. More of the things you will learn in the Arca Bulls trading team and also in the Masters course, which I don't know that I can add any more people, by the way. So, but if there is a chance, send me an email and I will see about squeezing you in, but I may not be able to. Anyway, so yes, this is the top side, right? We spoke about this as a potential fake out. This was the inverse head and shoulders top side target right here. And this led to tell us that, the probabilities here of creating a fake out and an invalidation of a bear play are great. And that is exactly what happened, right? This thing invalidated, continued on to the downside, right? As reacquiring its previous channel, right? And now there could be a breakdown in play. So let's see this on the 12-hour time frame. $7.60, $7.56 at traditional market close. Okay, one more time. That was 760, right? 760 is right about here. Okay. Yeah, this is likely to this is going to be if it continues to the upside, like if it does have those after hours trading, this may be it could be a pre-market gap up to fade, right? So if we're going to get that fade, it could be right about here at the resistance of the channel and also the top side of this very small gap, which is the bottom side of this candle here. That's 761. So 761 pump, right? 761 to maybe, let me see. 761 to, if I can match it to the channel, it would be the hard candle, right? So that would be a 761 to 763 resistance, give or take. Let me put it down. 761 to 773 resistance before a continuation to the downside. If you start, this is your inflection point. If you start breaking down the low of this candle here, which is 721, if you break that low, it's over. This thing is going to continue to the downside in an aggressive fashion, and it may start at the break of it, not at the closing of it. Right? So if you break this, this will immediately increase its speed to drop down almost, I would say almost 10 cents to fill this gap here. I mean, of course, it's been filled, but I'm saying to support from this gap here and the low of this candle here, and that would be your short term, get the hell out of the market, because this is what would happen, right? So this thing would continue to the downside here, fill that, fill that gap, get the support, and then it would be a resistance validation of that 721 before a continuation into this area here, right around the 668 to about 663. So, so yeah, team, this is kind of what I'm looking at here. So be careful, because there is a probability here for a continuation to the downside. And yeah, holy crap, I can't believe it's 10:23 already. Okay, yeah. So Jay, you're saying, hope you're not speaking to me. I'm in your master's class, just like you. I make my living playing the market. I have your hold stocks, and I'm switching my whole market strategy into your hands. Yeah, dude. So while we're not in a full-fledged bull market, we're not in. Here's the thing, man. For your hold stocks, I assume that you started buying early, right? Because we're never going to call the bottom. And what I mean by early, it was 7, 8, 9 to maybe 12 months ago. So within that time frame. So literally from I would say 6 months to 15 months ago, that was the time frame to buy, right? You accumulate at the discounts, right? For investment strategy. But I'm not an investor. I am a trader. And I absolutely think that if you are an investor, trading the markets the way I do is your hedge against the long-term holds, because they're experiencing losses here and there, right? But I'm not gonna talk to you about what you're holding. I will talk to you about how you can play the interim to make sure that you can maintain delta positive, right? So you want to keep yourself afloat, and this is the way to do it, right? A lot of people in the even in the Arca Bulls trading team, all the other 160 students as well. There are plenty of people who hold long for investment beyond a year. But this is they're finding that, holy crap, doing the institutional practice of switching to manual trades during a turbulent time does bring in a pretty good percentage of return to your long holds. Okay, so so Alia's saying sweet, but when does Arca sleep? LOL if he starts. No. So 4:30 a.m. we're just switching it up for now. Because it's earnings season. So we're doing this weird thing to where we're playing like the 4:30 a.m. For maybe the first 15 to 30 minutes, and then we would come back, open again, and live stream for the pre-market and the market, which is gonna be Netflix and it's gonna be Tesla and Netflix, right? So potentially Tesla, and that's gonna be the play for tomorrow intraday. And then we'll play that for 30 minutes to an hour and close up, get our rest, and come back in again and stream at the close, at power hour, because we're going to play the earnings at the close of the market as well. This is a critical time for traders like me, for Cryptic Trader, and for others. These times are where many, many gains can be made, right? So we have to make sure to switch our schedules temporarily while the earnings season is gone. As soon as the earnings season is gone, the markets start to play traditional again, and then we're back to the normal thing. So what we're doing here is we're cascading the plays from the earnings, right? And then we cascade them into the next day, and we play just like that, right? It's all good. ¿Qué pasión, cabrón? ¿Qué me dices?
What's up?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
All right.
So that's the play right there for SoFi, buddy. Take care. Be well. And let me know if you need any help with this, right? So yeah, buddy, it's looking like a 3 point move on this is it's gonna be 3 to 4 point move is the average on Comcast. Um, to be honest, I think I could actually get a few more in here, right? So, but what's up, buddy? How's everything, man? How was the break? How's the mamacita? Everything good?
All good.
All goody, man. Yeah, dude.
Todo
So,
bueno.
say again.
Todo bueno.
Yeah, todo bueno. All right, you guys. So you are now listening to Cryptic Trader, right? He is back in the game right here. So Cyber Sultan is saying Arca, the 4:30 a.m. Pacific time will be live stream in Discord or private session between you and Cryptic Trader. No, right here, not YouTube.
Yeah. I ain't
I
gonna be awake.
I'm not trading anything public in YouTube. So it's just gonna be that's why I keep on telling YouTube to consider joining the Arca Bulls trading team. Right, we definitely got a few people in just now, buddy. And what I want to say is that I'm not going to trade in the light. I'm going to trade in the dark, right? So make sure to join, and we'll be trading the financial markets here. But remember, it's just a temporary schedule. This is just during earnings season, and only during the ones that potentially have a chance to move. The 4:30 a.m. But the big boys really are after close.
Yep.
43 to a high of let's see. Yeah, this was also a 4 point move. Yeah, the majority on this, dude, they're landing like 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. So I think that we're pretty safe. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this one is another 4 point move. So
That's
I think we have enough data, honestly, to just see what I mean. This is 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. There are more fours than there are the threes or anything else, but just to be safe always, right? So you have an opening of 40.27. This earnings call didn't move anything. Let's just say that this was a 0 point move. Wow. Right when and this is, remember, team, that this is also something that Cryptic Trader warned us about. He said, you know what, we may be up, super, super freaking early in the morning here. Nothing may happen as well. That's the whole thing about this. We don't know.
Yep. Have you checked any of the aftermarket ones?
The aftermarket, no, let's do those now. So now we know that this is the average for Comcast. We got the answer, right? So let's do the after hours one. We do have
What you've been doing for the last 2 hours, man.
oh, dude, covering tickers here, man. Let's do this. Hold on just a sec. Oh, Tesla, bro. I cover Tesla. That's gonna be our intraday play.
What are we looking for?
Say again, buddy.
What are we looking for? The 194? That's already way past that.
So for
176.11.
yeah, dude, the bi-daily signal, bro, it's official. It fired. Like this is on the next target that we're looking for is let me give it to you. Dude, it's this is the next target. 189.07, and then the second potential would be 179.10. Ooh boy. So we met today the 199.72, we dropped to that 195. So that's the upper bound of the first standard deviation complete. The next one here for sure, but I think we got to still start looking at the 189.07. So we got to match it in discretion, right? So if we have this to major pivots is what I mean. So
188.45.
188.45.
Yeah. 188.04. 188.04.
Can you eyeball this one for me? Take a look at this one and see if that kind of jives with you. The 182.37 or 179.99, right around there. Does that look like anything to you?
I got a 176 to 11.
I see it. This one here.
I think you like. Oh, here's one. 177.12. Doesn't look that strong though.
177.12.
Yeah, don't. It doesn't. It's not that powerful.
You know what we could do?
Let's see. 391.
Wow. If we have an extension like that, that'd be insane. So the low of this candle here is 176.11. So if we have that 176.11, we could do something like oh my god, are you kidding me? Whatever, that's fine. And then we could include that bottom side of this wick here as a range for us to look at, right? So that's a low of 179.83. So let's do the 85 should be fine, right? Just to, we can always in discretion start taking profits. So 179 based on our, like me and you, right? Our targets together is like 179.85 to 176.13 ish.
I'm hoping Tesla pumps a little tomorrow.
Upside?
Yeah.
Usually
it pumps.
Let's see.
Slightly, and then crashes. It's not gonna
immediately capitulate. The signal fired. It doesn't mean that it's just going to whatever. Honestly, there could be I see that there could be a pull to validate that SMA 50 and also that the inflection that we broke today that we spoke about. Any break beneath 285.
You're looking at but you got to look at the break of the candle, which is at 201.
201. Let's see.
The earnings candle.
Oh, the earnings candle.
You got 201 with the possibility of the 50 from the 5.
Take a look at this too, brother. Do you know? I mean, there could be. I mean, dude, if we pump prior day high, that would be around 212. If we do start succeeding upside and upside and upside, and if it is 212, then we may be rejected at the EMA 200 at 205. But you're talking about the earnings candle being specific. Is this is the conference candle? Sorry.
The earnings candle is kind of your new inflection point.
Yeah, let me take a look at those then. Let's the initial earnings candle was this one, right? The low of the 285 or 201, right?
Yeah, 201.
So this 201 here, let me just adjust it real quick so that everyone doesn't remember 201.85. We were just being super critical there. Let's do the 201 as close as we can. There we go. So this is our inflection point, right? We could see a rejection there. And that's honestly, it's honestly psychological. So if we do face that 201 rejection, then this could be the potential entry. So if we do start, if it doesn't get respected, we're still going to get a pullback from it, meaning that we'll resist. We'll notice if there's strength or weakness, we pull out and we readjust. Right? But I do think that this may be like Cryptic is saying, I agree with him. This may be the overall entry. And remember that the ATR on this boy is set to around $8, right? So it's maxing out. 95 to 201, you have $6. That's already at the top-ish, right?
At $9 right now.
Where is it right now?
9.
Oh, okay. All right. So now we know the play for intraday, right? So let's start looking at the ones that we were going to look at for which were for the pre-market. Which one were they? 4:30 a.m.
Market.
Post?
Yeah.
Post market, we had Intel and I think it was Western Digital.
Yeah.
Let me see the valuations.
Hey,
you seeing this on you? Where was Union? I forgot if Union was part of. I think we only had 2 for post market.
It was.
Okay, so Intel and WD. Those are the 2 after hours, right? Or a post market.
I'm looking volume wise. Intel's your big boy.
Okay.
WDC.
WDC has this one.
Yeah, the other one fell off. That railroad one.
It looks like WD is a bigger mover now.
Yeah, WDC.
WDC, Western Digital Corporation. That's the storage company. Let's give this one a quick outlook, and then we'll run this. We'll run a quick little average on this, dude. Yeah, wow! Look at this. This thing has been running like a mother. Incredible. So yeah, let's start off with right over here. That's one right here. We have another right there. Let's take a few into consideration here and call it, and we'll be good to go. And remember, team, that we're not suggesting for you to look at the positive EPS or negative EPS unless it's already ran, like it was like something like Tesla.
And Capital One also popped up, but I don't know.
Which one, buddy?
ESA and Capital One also popped up.
Oh, they did.
But I don't like financial usually. But we could look at it.
Okay. All right. So
this is VN.
VN.
VNCOF.
Honey, hold on just a sec, team. Let me go ahead and see what the little lady needs. Just a quick, team. Just a quick sec.
Yo.
What up? What's up?
What up, man?
Sorry, team. My boy was just having a little bit of a hard time out there. We're good to go. Zeph, what's up, dude? Good to see you.
Hey, man.
All right, so, dude, oh man, the Tesla play, dude, huge statistical backtest on that. Everything has been playing out really nicely on that, dude. I hope, man, I want you to join us. Boy. Anyway. You said V and C. What was it?
COF.
So COF. Okay. So yeah, we'll take a look at this one and this one. Do you think that these are like primary or what? What do you think?
No.
We'll keep them there.
But they could have moves.
Yeah.
There's no big plays tomorrow. Your best chance is Western Digital, I think.
So we'll keep that. We keep those there and Western Digital here. Let's continue this. Yeah, we have enough iterations there. Let's start measuring it up. It shouldn't take too long. All right, so let's move here. Oh, 39.48. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. This is a 5-point move here. Okay. Let's see, opening at 42. This was am I reading that right? This is a 0-point move. Wow, that's a drastic difference. 33 to 1 point. Damn, another 1-pointer here. Actually, dude, let's just double check these because this is a yeah, 3 3/4 move here. That could be just rounded off to 4. Nice. This was a 5-point move here too. So you have an occasional 5. This was 2 points. Three 2 points here.
Meh.
You see what I mean? This is a 2. This is 2 points here as well. So yeah, dude, I think our average here is going to be around 2.5, 2.75. I don't think this is going to be. Well, let's just keep on going, right? We want to get the better probabilities and see if the 4:30 a.m. run is going to be even viable. But you know, it's the season, and this tis the season.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a 1-pointer right here as well. Okay, so we're looking at we're looking at a potential. I'll write it down here for us too. This is the potential average of around 2 3/4 point loser gainer.
The thing is, maybe Intel, because AMD's been taking over. Intel might take a shit.
That's true. Let's take a look at it. That's also post market, and let's pull up the daily time frame on this boy and see what's up. Let me get rid of the LRC, and let's start the back test real quick. It's not gonna take too long. So this is one right here. There's another here. And let's cap it here. Let's see what we have. $32. This didn't even make 1 point. It was like 1.5, 1 3/4. So let's just average it to. I actually can't even. Let me just do a 1.5 on this. This is also not even a point. This is probably a 0.5. This is a 1-pointer. Dude, we may actually go to financials. Damn it. 1-pointer here.
Whatever makes the money.
That's right. In whatever direction. You gotta say, yeah, this is 1-pointer here as well. And what I'm doing, YouTube. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
If they're hitting the screener, the odds are they can't move.
That they can move?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the metrics that you have as a criteria, they're showing that it is a mover. Yep. So, yep. we have the probabilities here already set for when we are awake. 46. Okay, this is a 2-pointer here. And the final one that we're coming up to is, let's see, January 2022. So this was, this is a whole year back test. 51 to 52. That was a 1 3/4 move. We can average this at 2 points. Okay. So our average 2210. I would say this is like 1 3/8 maybe 1.5. If that actually, I would average this at 1 1/4. So let's leave this thing as a 1 1/4 average.
Yeah, Humana was on my screener, but it went off.
Was that post?
Was it pre?
I think it was pre.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, because you had
it's
it
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pre.
That's a pre.
for pre Comcast, let's see, our average, we said that this could
I,
honestly be three, like a three and a quarter, three and a half, four. So this is
yeah,
so far the 431, right? So I mean, 3 points is safer than like the other plays, but not the opportunity grabber, But still, it's a mover.
you
This,
remember they run slower in pre-market,
yeah. Gainer.
so it's possible you're gonna get stuck in like 3 hours to
Yeah,
get that
we got to be
win.
super careful, man. To not get stuck in that weird pocket. Oh, that's another thing, dude. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. That's another 0 pointer, back to back. Hold on. Well, then we'll, we're risk off though. That's just all it is.
Yeah,
3150 to 3250. This was literally a solid 1 point. And this last one here, well, I got three more. 43, 38, so there's 2 points here. 2 points on this one. And we just have two more for the pre-market. Did you say Visa and the other one were pre?
no, that's post.
Oh, post as well.
Visa and well, you got Intel. Have you checked Intel?
Intel is post.
Yeah.
43. Oh,
For pre, check out. For pre was the Alaska Airlines. It was Southwest Airlines and Humana.
you said pre, right? Let's go check on those two. This is a 39 to 38. Yeah, 1 pointer, dude. I'm gonna have to adjust this to. I would say a 3 point move on average. Or yeah, even now I'm gonna adjust this to maybe a two and three-quarter move, because this has a bunch of small ones in it too. 45 to see, this one is a 0 pointer as well. Yeah, I think we're averaging at around that point. But then we'll see how it reacts, right? So let me adjust this to a 2.5. Average, right? Okay, so we have this one. You said that this one was a mover too, didn't you? This was the. Let me go to the daily time frame on that NEE energy. This is its regular average true range is 130, so that means that this could probably move a few. But which one did you want to check first, bro? You said United Pacific Corporation, or
No, I wish you still. That one, I don't think it's gonna move.
yeah, it has a very low ATR, 78 cents, probably a 1 pointer or 2 pointer.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna move.
I don't think so either. Humana, uh, daily ATR on this, we could multiply it, right? So you're looking at 1325. This could be, dude. Let's take a look.
Um,
And then we will be good to go. Okay.
it already gapped down.
What's up, dude?
Well, the ATR is huge on this. There was a gap down a couple of days ago.
Oh,
It already took a dump 439 to 414. Oh, earnings might fill that gap, man.
on which one? On this Humana?
Humana, yeah.
Let me see the daily. Hold on.
Look at the gap down it has.
Holy crap.
It's,
Let me see the
I think this is it.
402.
This is your big one.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is the 430?
Yeah. Well, let me make sure. And we might not have to wake up at 4:30. Hold on.
Okay.
Earnings whispers.
I got this. I'm going to start measuring. 529. Holy God, no way. That's dope.
Um,
32 points. Freaking hell.
yeah, this report's at 6:30 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, okay, so then yeah. Six
Yeah, we
five
can't
four.
even catch it.
That's 3:30.
Yeah, there's nothing, no workers open at that time.
No,
Yeah, I can't trade
we
until
can't.
4 a.m.
That's already the threshold. It's done at 30 minutes.
Yeah,
We may be able to play it. We may be able to play it intraday. The reaction.
yeah, I think that's our best bet.
Fuck. Damn, dude, this is awesome. Look at where it's starting. Ah, dude. Okay. All right. So this and Tesla, these are our intraday plays. And again, bro, I'm sorry. Did you say that Alaska aired? No, right? 3581, 3591 closed. That's a 23.
Yeah, okay, and
Nah.
yeah,
You
I don't
have
think they're gonna move. Honestly, I wouldn't wake up at 4 a.m. for any of these.
no. No, it's not looking like it, dude. I mean, the most that we're getting is a 3 to 4
Nah.
point move. We could benefit from that at intraday with Tesla and Humana, and then tomorrow's post market, which is going to be
I mean, there's a huge one. There's a huge one, but I'm not gonna. $700 stock now.
NOW.
Uh-huh. But I mean, who could play that one?
Take care, all y'all. Be safe. Be well. I don't know if I saw her sleep. Damn it.
Aliyah. Erdy Sal.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Alia or Aliyah. I asked her, but she didn't quite answer. Or I don't know if she did actually. Yeah, 775. That's
It's out of our range.
is
Even to
that
the max of my range.
is it maxing your? Yeah, dude, because I couldn't do more than like
Yeah.
like what five
I'd like to
shares.
do it, but I don't really like to go past 600.
Yeah, this is
I'm
a little
doing it
too
with
big.
I'm doing it with Nvidia, but only because it broke.
Yeah, and we know the potentials of it, and you're familiar with the price action.
Mhm.
Is just this is literally almost 800. So yeah, I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the final word? Up or not? Comcast, 2.5%,
No, I say
2.5%
it's not worth
gainer,
it.
right? Not worth it. All right, guys. So 4:30 a.m. is not going to happen for Pacific time
But
for us.
I still say 30 minutes before open, look at Humana and Tesla, see how they react.
Yep, I'm going to be streaming the markets at 6:05. I'm potentially going to start off with the team here at around 5:55 my time, Pacific AM. And so that we can see right before I start streaming to YouTube, we'll catch a couple minutes, or we'll do a 6:10 a.m. stream for YouTube. We'll catch 15 minutes of our plays and see how that's looking for the. And we'll stop streaming at 6:20 at 6:25 Pacific. So then 5 minutes before open, and we'll have another 5 minutes to look at the plays too. We're gonna be looking at Discord. We're going to be looking at the Tesla Humana, and then we said nothing else, right? Nothing. Oh, well, I mean, technically, Netflix is still in play because it could break down. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. We're close to the inflection point before dropping another 4 points. It's at 544.50. In fact, let's look at the 24-hour real quick, since we're not doing the 4:30 a.m. run. We have just a few more minutes to go, so let me do the. Netflix 24-hour NFLX. It's sitting
Let's see.
at 543.70, so it's still hovering around. Oh,
Yeah, it's under the 200.
damn! It's gapping down.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yep.
so there we go. So now we
that's
know that
possible.
we
Very
got the
possible.
3 tickers. Yep. So we got the 3 tickers. We're gonna put them at the end over here, and that's gonna be Humana, Netflix, Tesla. And the Tesla ticker, I'll have, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put these actually right next to Tesla. And then we shall be chilling. Okay, so we have 3 great potentials for tomorrow, team. So please remember to be sharp, be on top of the game, right? Pay close attention, and we'll be able to really benefit from these days. respectfully, and no gambling.
They really take an opening trade, opening range trade.
Yeah, again, the same
thankfully.
deal. But we're gonna trade the first 30 minutes to potentially an hour. The market's gonna die down, right? Because the earnings season is that.
Wheel.
Yeah, we'll close off the stream. We'll come back in at the the after hours close. Yeah, well, we're gonna be in at power hour though. Okay, so we'll come back in at power hour. We'll start streaming, and we'll start to evaluate the tickers that we wanted. So the post market, did we know which one? Actually, I don't remember us determining that. Western.
We still haven't checked Intel.
Oh, Intel. Yeah, we did.
Check Intel.
Intel is a 1.25% gainer. Up.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, the
yeah.
other one. The other one was earnings. Oh yeah, we were gonna go to Visa and
those are post.
Visa. Yeah, and COF.
Let's. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's do this real quick. Since we got time now, we're gonna be able to sleep peacefully.
Also, T-Mobile, TMUS.
TMUS. Let me pull it up right now, because if we have that opportunity, let's take advantage of it, man. We cannot be lazy. You know, TMUS, T-Mobile, NASDAQ. Yeah, dude, this may be able to do some damage here. Let's see. Yeah,
Blackstone, forget it.
Too expensive?
Yeah, we're not looking at all that. It needs to hit a chart.
Or the scan.
Blackstone's not on the chart. Nextera's not on the scanner. I'm sorry. Blackstone's not on it. Yeah, T-Mobile and Visa.
Okay, so I got the T-Mobile up. Yeah, Visa and COMF, I think. COF. Okay, yeah, let's continue here with Visa and see its potentials. Let's take a few into consideration here and then be done. Let's see. Actually, that's it. I'm just going to do a year, right? So a year of earnings reports should give us a good enough read. So this is looking like 232, 5, 6. That's a 4-pointer. The potentially a 3-point move here. 232. This is a 0 point. (26 to 27, 26, 23). That's a 3-point. Nice. Clean, exact 5-point move here. That'll up the odds a little bit. Not, and it's also not. I feel like the 0 is an outlier. I may take that out of the stats. 213 to 211. Yeah, that's pretty much 214. Yeah, I would say that's a 4-point move. It's barely off. 210 to wow. 9. Yeah, pretty much a 9-point move there. Damn. So yeah, dude, that was back in April 2022. Damn.
It's got potential.
It does. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 4, almost 4.5-point move here. Yeah, this does have potential. I would honestly average this out at a I would say like a high 3 or low 4 and a quarter.
The first earnings quarter always is the most volatile. So I'd go high end. I think it might work.
Okay, so I'm gonna change the percentage into point on the other ones too later, but so Visa is when was this post market?
Yeah, post market.
I'm gonna leave it there. Let's go to COF.
Visa is it's 105.
Your pivot point of one
Uh,
oh I'm sorry, Visa.
Visa 105. No, I'm saying 105 report. That's all.
105 my what?
No, it's gonna report at 105.
Oh, it's gonna report at 10.
Sorry, I put my mic away from my mouth. It's gonna
It
report at 105.
yeah. Sorry, buddy. My apologies. So that's gonna be 5 minutes after market close, which we honestly experienced something a little different today. We noticed that there was
It went early.
yeah, Tesla was a 110 reporting, and then it actually executed right at about 104, 105. I wonder if they're doing that to minimize the impact of market volatility. It could be any
Yeah,
reason, honestly,
they tend to do that.
right?
Tesla does that all the time.
Tesla's not
Elon
only
just
is
throwing
not
people
only
off.
dude, Tesla is not only an orangutan during the trade, but also when it reports its its earnings. Yeah, I will say, man, it was a little strange to catch that early. I'm like, oh damn, did it report? I was like, hey bro, did it report? Started moving out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh man. But we were able to catch a very nice gainer on it. And let me just take a quick sip of water. Hold on, I'm getting super parched, man. Oh, Danny. Yeah, we got T-Mobile in their Visa as well. Now, Blackstone was a no-go. I don't know about Nextera, but Nextera, Marsh, those are not popping into the scan. So meaning that they're probably not moving that much
yeah,
or at all, right? So and that's why we're kind of like washing out the ones that may just suck a lot, right? And this is a
yeah,
good way for us to look. It's been working, right? So
yeah.
so yeah, so
We just screen them with the scanner.
yeah.
There are a few.
Sorry, so
And
we finished
honestly,
Visa off, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so this is the one for the post market. Let's check out hold on. It doesn't matter which one, actually. Let me just start it here. We'll just get whichever one really just yeah, it really just doesn't matter. Let's see this. And that was January 20. Okay, that's good. Let's pull this thing up here. Hey, Nick, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Sorry if I didn't catch you a little bit earlier. Just really concentrating on the back tests here. So this has a let's see, 89 to the low. That's this is yeah, this is a one. This is a one pointer. One 14 at 115, 113. This is a potentially a two pointer shy. Okay. Yeah. So wait. We said we're doing the four. Or no, we're not doing four.
No, we're not doing that.
No. Danny, we're not gonna do the four. We're good. We're gonna be trading. We're gonna be trading Netflix, Visa, and no. Which one was it again? Oh, right over here. Humana, Netflix, and Tesla. At the that's gonna be for pre-market. So I'll catch you at the well, I'm gonna be on it at around 5:55. So right around there. Yeah, normal time. Good night, brother. So 115. Yeah, this is a close to a yeah, it was a close to a 2 point move. So or just at it, right? So okay. This one here, let's see, 94 or 95. So this is another 2 pointer. 2 points here as well. 1 pointer. Oh, yeah, 4 points there. Four, five, 6. Okay, 3-pointer here. And the last one is giving us at least it's consistent. Oh wow. Yeah, dude, what? This is 7.5 points. Okay.
Well, at least keep it on watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as horrible as the others, right? So this I would give it a probably a 2.25 average. So 2.25 point gainer loser on this one. Okay, so good deal. We have that on watch. Now let's do it real quick for T-Mobile and see what's good on this one. I'll see you later, brother. Take care. I think Zeph ended up piecing out too. I'm sure he didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Let's go into this right over here. Let's catch this here. And that was the last one. Okay. Let's see. So 143. Oh, dude, nice. Wow. So definitely this is just a little over 6 points. That's good. Okay, 6 points. Two pointer on this one. Oh my God! Come on, there we go. Strong 2 points on this. $5 point here. Okay, good. This one's giving some higher reads too. One point. This is also a 1-pointer. Damn it, man. Close to 3 points on this. Oh, shoot. And the last one, 2 points. I would average this out at maybe a 2 3/4 2 3/4 points. Point gainer loser. Okay, and so that was so we have the 3 variables here. So Visa, actually let me write this as well, bro. Did we say Visa was post? I'm gonna write it here.
Yeah, post.
Post. Let's see, and that's gonna be the 25th of January, right? T-Mobile was also post, right?
Mm-hmm.
So post 2024. Sorry, I think I wrote 2023 in the other one. So used to writing 3. Okay, and now this one was also COF was also a post.
Post, yeah.
So 01 25. Okay, let's see which other ones we had tests from. Gotta get rid of all this junk.
Rum.
Yeah, look, dude. I think Rum is about to take a dump.
Shit stock.
Yeah, I don't want to, dude. I feel like it's unsafe to trade things like that. Michael. Arca, sorry, I forgot to ask. What was the time frame on SoFi to reach the low? To reach the low sixes on SoFi? Oh, I would say in the next, I would say 2 weeks, maybe, right around there. Oh, nice, Nick. Thank you for joining, brother. Very, very good to have you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And traveling session, if you're still there, that's right. Let your trades fund your long-term holdings. That's exactly right. We're day trading and trading the interim in order for you to hedge against your potential long holds as investment, right? A lot of those are going to be in the red, so why not hedge against them with trading the financial markets in a shorter term? That's right. Texas Instruments, I don't know. I think this is done for now. So here's Intel. Did we say Intel was pre
Intel's post.
post? Post, and this is 012524. I'm gonna bring this over here. Let's continue. I think I did WD as well. Okay, so Western Digital was post as well. No?
Yeah.
2024. Okay, so we have Cabron. Hold on. Done with this one. I don't know what we're doing with AMD. I mean, AMD is really overextended. I'm not sure, but that's not a. We'll get to that later. UNP, we didn't want to even check this one, right? 78 cents on a $242. No, that's not it. Sorry, that's inaccurate. This was a 346, so it moves slightly slower than the SPY. I don't remember when we said this. I think this was a post. No, I think this was pre-market.
It was in the scanner post market, but it got bumped out of the scanner for some reason.
Let's get out of it or no?
Because it got kicked out, probably because it runs too slow.
All right, let's get out of it. So no on
it runs
the
like
UNP.
a train.
Órale, pues.
I think we're good. We're set.
I think so. I'm just collecting the. There's just all these other tiny ones like. Yeah, we said nothing on this one. Oh yeah, Comcast. Where's this one? Pre.
Pre.
But we're not doing it.
We're not doing it. The only pre we're gonna look at is Humana.
Oh, but we said no. Oh, we're gonna miss it.
No, we're gonna miss it. So we're just gonna try to catch the
intraday
8 or whatever the opening does. Whichever one looks better, that one or Tesla or Netflix.
Or Netflix. Yeah, we had the full lineup already. I think I'm gonna create, when we're done here, I think I want to create a pane that has the 3 of them. And I'm gonna do something like this, look. So that maybe everyone can understand what's happening. We could focus on one at a time. So let's choose the panes here. We'll do the like three on top, or three on the bottom with 1 on top, like something like this. Are we doing 3 or 2? Right, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the bottom, and the 1 on top. Right, so like for example, let's see how we're gonna. Not the symbol. Let's do the interval. I don't know if we should actually. Let me see how I'm doing it on these. So just a cross. No way. Okay. Yeah, I think we could do it like that. So let's do this. Check it out. So I think this would be a better way for us to monitor them. So we'll have here. We said right, Tesla. We have Humana, which was Hum or what? Yeah, Hum, and then this one's gonna be NFLX. And then honestly, I think I could do it better like this. Check this out. On the first pane, just add the bull crap to this. And that's really all we kind of need here. And then from here, I wonder if it'll attach all of the other things to it. Yes. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we can have all of the indicators and not have to apply it all every single time. And then I'm going to get rid of this then. Do not save. And on this dude, that's it. So we'll keep them completely separate. Tesla, this is going to be hum for Humana, and this is going to be NFLX. And yeah, so I imagine that we're going to be the only drawback on this. I know we're going to have them individually, right? So this is just where we can watch all of them in one time, right? But we're going to have them right over here so we can see the 5 minutes and the hourly right next to each other. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't write it on. I didn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the earnings thing on this. I remember now. I keep on getting confused because I had all this crap drawn on it, so let me just do this real quick, and then get rid of this one as well, and then have this thing ready on the hourly time frame. So yeah, what I'm talking about here is that we're just going to be able to have the monitor for all three of them here, right? So whatever's in play. What time frame do you think I could keep here as a general? The hourly on all of them? And then when we see one of these mothers moving, we could honestly just step away and go straight into the one that's in play. I just want to make sure that the team can have like good visibility. Okay, so the official list for intraday trading team is going to be Tesla, Humana, Netflix, and the post hours. I guess we're going to have to see how that's going to move, right? But we definitely have a few in there. 2.75 point gainer or loser on that one. 1.25, 4.25. Visa is going to be the one for post, right? That's going to be probably the biggest one that we can play.
Yeah.
And T-Mobile 2.75. So those are the two of them right there. And then if we're noticing, like, okay, so tomorrow after the moves that we do at the first 30 minutes, then so we can get some rest now. Let's go ahead and plot out the pivot points based on the average points, right? So I said that I was going to change this later, but So based on our average, we can go ahead and start plotting out the pivots for the up down move or the down or I'm sorry, for the up or down move, just like we did today, right? For Tesla, we nailed it with the targets that Cryptic and I and even Coin were trying to.
I usually do that at noon because you don't know how it's going to move during the day.
Damn. Okay, so let's do it at power hour, and we'll remember to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we're good to go. I think the primary ones here, I'm going to leave them at the end. These are the ones. And I will say ABT after hours play. And this one too. So now we have it completely organized. We don't have any questions, right? So ABT after hours play. Okay, check marks the spot. I think we're good to go. What time is the pre-market? We're gonna be five. I'm gonna be streaming here at around 5:55 a.m. Pacific time. So that we can start observing what Humana, Netflix, and Tesla are doing. Why do I have two? Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna bring this one over here. Yeah, and then we'll observe the market. So please be prompt because in trading days like these, it's very hard to keep everyone in the loop. So it's critical that we all pay attention as much as we can. YouTube, I will extend the invite one more time. I will extend it again tomorrow for the first, for the 20 minutes that we'll stream the pre-market right before we go dark. But I will extend it to you one more time right now. So please consider hitting that link there. Subscribe through a computer, and then everything will be or you're going to have access to everything on a phone following that, respectively. But I do appreciate everybody for standing by. And if there's any questions, you know where to reach out to me. So let me just go ahead and sign off of YouTube now and get this thing, to a rest. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well a very good rest of your night, and I will catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios.